Okay, so hi there Shutterbugs, it's Paul here on my journey to Guru with GuruShots. I thought we'd do something a little different today. We normally dig through the amazing portfolios of the good, the bad and the ugly on GuruShots, but personally I'm always looking for great vloggers, great information about techniques, equipment, Lightroom, Photoshop, always wanting to brush up. And I just thought today on my vlogger spotlight that we would look into 5 vloggers that I go to quite regularly. All very different. So let's jump into this. And again, I'd love to hear your feedback at any time. That's me. Hi, how you going? Look, this is, I think, key to anybody wanting to improve their skills, which I'm always wanting to do. It's to learn from others and definitely to learn from those that are experts, that helps, those that are humble in what they do and are also on a journey. I love that about these 5 in particular. So, all right, so let's dig in. I'll disappear off there. And let's start off with Peter McKinnon. Peter's phenomenal, really relatable, really down to earth. It's only showing a few that I've seen here recently. But we're talking about a guy that's not only expert in his field, but also he's always after better and greater techniques. He's always realizing that he doesn't know it all. And I think that probably inspires him onto his next videos, which he does quite regularly, as you can see here. It's everything from equipment to his day-to-day. I don't think so much personality driven, but just a really good persona. A great media personality in that respect. Really high quality videos. Obviously, he's got a one or more in his crew that do some great stuff. And I'd highly recommend. Mainly seems to be around, again, equipment and Lightroom as the way just to touch up, which is kind of where I sit, just barely touching up an existing photograph. Not so much into composites at the moment. But that might change in the near future. A little bit on After Effects there as well. Just great all-round visual artist. Really worth checking out. Highly engaging. He does a lot on Instagram and competitions out there, and he reaches out to people to provide challenges for him. I think really personable guy. Peter McKinnon. I've got the links to these guys on the side of my channel here as well. So if you're watching this, you can just go to the channel, subscribe please, and you'll find here under the cool photography channels a number of people that I think are really worth the look-see. Alrighty, let's jump into number 2, Sawyer. We're just talking about personality. Sawyer is right up there, I think, with the modern day ideal of a YouTube personality. He also has fantastic videos on how to edit like a pro, the befores and afters like you'd expect. A lot on equipment as well, which is pretty cool, getting his insights. Again, they're good solid reviews. And coming up with new and different cool things all the time. Hyperlapse. Are things worth the money? Are they really any good? And then a lot about his own personal life in there as well. Probably not overshare, but maybe getting a little bit close. I don't know. No, he's fine. Definitely one to check out. Really broad spectrum. If you subscribe to his channel, you'll again just love the variety and probably really connect with the way he engages and he opens his life, and he's very fluid. Really just rolls with it, I guess. So that's Sawyer Hartman, definitely worth a looks in. And there you go, new video every Thursday and Sunday, film, photo and travel. He's got a big section there on his trip through Italy as well. All things again that are worth the view. So yeah, beautifully, beautifully done. Check it out. Yuri, oh, disappeared. Yeah, Yuri, fantastic. This is, you'll find a lot of great insights here. The befores and afters, the how to really master Lightroom in every way, shape or form. Highly, highly recommended there. Look, Lightroom should be our tool if we're anywhere near an aspiring photographer. And yeah, you see the breadth that he covers here. A lot of it is big picture stuff. A lot of it's landscape. A lot of it's cityscapes, big pictures. So that's, I think, kind of his forte. And yeah, that's half of mine as well. So it's really worth the look into up the Lightroom expertise here. A little bit here on selling images and yeah, stock photos and what have you. But look, yeah, some of these before and afters, yeah, I see them in my images all the time, and I need to learn how to really make them pop. Radial filters and yeah, all the correction stuff. Look, getting it down pat bit by bit. But yeah, I think if you're beginner to intermediate, someone like Yuri is really, really worth the time to scour through his videos. What do we got here now? Number 3. We're flying along. Lucy Martin, absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's my searches. Yeah, absolutely brilliant on the fashion photography side of things, more so. Always tending towards that, I think, modern hipster, Instagrammy kind of style. Yeah, telling amazing stories. I first got into videos, I think, with one of her early portraits. What did I even mean? This one. Yeah, using Lightroom for fashion photos. And oh wow, look, it's simple. A lot of her stuff, I don't think she takes things to extremes in any way, shape or form. But damn, it makes a difference. It just really, really makes the images pop. You see here some of these before and afters don't seem drastic, but yeah, they just really add a flavor. They add a sense of being there almost to the image, which I think is, again, playing to her strengths, wanting to make her viewers feel as if they are there, as if they are experiencing what she's experiencing, which is kind of the whole Instagram thing. And again, I'm not just limiting it to Instagram. I'm sure she's got a burgeoning business beside that, because I can see people really wanting this kind of imagery in so many different aspects. So yeah, there you go. That's Lucy's. Again, more the fashion photography, but really worth checking out for subtler advice, I'd say, subtler outcomes. And what have we got here? Oh, Pixie Imperfect. I don't know this guy. Sorry, I should listen more. But this is tending more towards the Photoshop side of things, which, again, at the moment, I've really wanted to master Photoshop for so long. And yeah, it's something I need to do a lot more of. But this will, again, if you're working in Photoshop more than Lightroom, really make things pop. Massive changes to some of these before and afters. Sampling different color gradients. Using things for really fine touch-ups. Getting a bit more into, I suppose, a fairly broad range here. So yeah, it covers all aspects from product to landscape, and then a little bit about 3D in there as well. I should watch that one. I might do that after this. Alrighty, layers. Using various filters and getting various effects. Look, again, it's that practical side of getting into a real photographer's and a real visual artist's mind, and being able to dig around to see what they do, how they work. Workflow is something I've been going crazy over for so much of my life. I do it in my professional life, in my corporate world. It's about workflow. It's about coming up with the smartest, simplest, and most effective way to achieve the results we want. And I think we owe it to ourselves and to the world that as we're sharing our images, our no matter how near or far that may be, just doing that little bit extra to to make them more appealing, to really invite the viewer into the image, to make them stop and go, wow, for a minute, or just to start living the story or the fantasy that an image should show. So there's 5 quick channels on YouTube that should really help you get a grasp on Lightroom, Photoshop, and a lot of different techniques and equipment from those that are in the field, that are working professionals, that have, I'll say, mastered their arena, but are still always on a journey to improve and find out more. And yeah, sharing that as they go. So look, 5, hopefully you really enjoy those. Again, you can find them on my channel, on the Cool Photography channels on the side. I think that pops up in the home and the about. I'm just tidying things up to make things a bit easier for people. So that'll be a few changes coming up. So please, if you like those videos, please subscribe, please share. Please pop back. I'm devoting to do this a lot more regularly. I usually have fits and starts where I will kick off for a while, become nice and regular, and then life gets in the way. We all know how it goes. But onwards and upwards. So please, hopefully that's been inspiring to maybe take away, to polish up your skills a little bit, just as I do every single day. I'm watching dozens of videos to help master that skill and then trying to put that into practice. Still a long way to go. But yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you all again here very, very soon.